On this episode of Paranormal Ohio, we investigate Chuck and Donna's. After multiple claims in several security cam videos, we knew we just had to investigate. But what got us the most was this clip here in Chuck and Donna's barn. Now, Chuck is a good friend of mine and a work colleague, and after working with him for years, I know he wouldn't lead us on. Also with us tonight is another friend of mine and Chuck's, and our other work colleague, Zek. Zek is part of an experiment to see if someone who doesn't exactly like the paranormal could possibly bring them out with the energy he's releasing just from being afraid. So join us again on this episode of Paranormal Ohio. Have you ever had that feeling that something is watching you? Caught something out of the corner of your eye? Could it be the dark and depraved? Do you search for answers? We search for the truth because we know what's out there. Join us tonight in another episode of Paranormal Ohio. Alright, well, thank you guys for letting us come over. We really appreciate it. We like doing this, it's fun. I know you guys enjoy it as well. First thing I want to ask you, when exactly did you move in?
It was 2007.
2007. Yeah. Okay.
Year we graduated.
Yeah. Is that into perspective? Yeah. And now, what would you say would probably be like one of the first major experiences that you've noticed in the house?
The dog's disliking the bathroom door.
Yeah.
That diorama on the bottom of it.
Okay. So explain a little bit more about that.
The bottom of the bathroom door had a 12-inch by 12-inch diorama. You couldn't really tell what it was. It looked like flowers, different things in it. It would give you a creepy feeling when you come up out of the basement. You're looking at it.
Oh, yeah.
You just don't want to look at it. You just look elsewhere. The dogs would, well, at the time it was a different dog. He would walk as close as he could to the basement door around it.
Right.
And then when we ended up with Buddy and Titan, they did the same thing.
Oh, okay. And then, now you said that you guys destroyed that door,
Yeah.
right?
It took 3 hours, gallon and a half of diesel and a gallon and a half of gasoline to get a hollow core door to burn.
Wow. Yeah, hollow core.
Yes,
That's
hollow core.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, it was not a solid door.
And then you said before too that you noticed that after this, like a lot of activity kind of, what did it pick up or did it slow down?
It changed. It
Yeah.
it didn't feel malevolent.
Oh, okay.
It was happier.
I gotcha.
You know, the one thing we had done was, what were those rocks we got?
The black tourmaline.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We had several witches tell us, charge them in that moonlight, a full moon, put them over the door, it will keep it in, you can stop it to that one room.
Nice.
And activity did slow down after we did that.
Right. Okay.
At least the black dark activity.
Yeah.
We still have activity, but
Yeah.
Right.
before that it got
Pretty rough, huh?
pretty rough.
Occasionally, yeah.
We were watching TV the one night and the screen went dark and you could see a pair of red eyes and a
Yeah.
face in the corner of the TV.
And this was prior to the door being burned, right?
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
How long after you moved in did that happen when you had to take the door off and burn it? Like, was that shortly after? Or?
No, we left it for 10 years probably.
Okay, yeah.
Well, once we got the stones above the doorway, that confined it to an area, so it didn't
Did
really.
you feel like that was working? That was
Yeah,
Okay, that's the first time I've ever actually heard of that. I've never heard of that, charging stones to
they're
try.
actually still above the door.
Oh my God, they are.
that's-
Didn't get a shot of that real quick.
Yeah.
I haven't
Hey,
changed
it's a good
them
call.
out.
It's a good call. If
Yeah.
it felt like it worked before, I would keep it going.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's pretty interesting. So, okay, so you get rid of the door, you burn it, and after that, malevolent energy seems to sort of die down, but you still have plenty of activity. I've seen some of it through the footage and other things. Now, you guys were telling stories earlier. Is there any way we could recant some of those for the cameras? I know that we've recently discovered that there was a young man that was hung himself here.
Yes, he was teenager. 2 owners ago, I think.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it was a while ago.
Yeah, it's been 20 some years.
Gotcha. Okay. And that happened in the home.
Yes.
It was
Yeah.
downstairs.
Yeah.
Oh, so in the basement.
It was in the
Yeah.
basement.
Okay, my first thought was like, this would be the obvious spot.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what we thought too. When they told us it was downstairs, it was
Oh,
either
okay.
the garage or the basement.
Gotcha. And you actually, your old neighbor, or your current neighbor, I'm sorry, they knew that family that lived here, or they
Yes.
Yeah.
okay. So it's not just speculation. That's like it's corroborated.
Yeah.
You know that happened.
Right.
That's pretty awful. That usually resides a lot of heavy energy that sits in a place. That something like that's pretty intense.
Yeah. Which, it's tragic.
Yeah.
Something happens.
So obviously we know that there's some dark stuff that has happened here, but I was really interested in your story earlier with the dog and the kind of the better feeling spirits, the spirits that make you feel a little bit more comfortable. I'm actually super interested in that because that's not something we run into very often. We
No.
don't really meet people that are like, oh, this feels good having them around.
Right.
So can you elaborate on the ghost dog as we're dubbing it?
The first time I experienced it was upstairs. We have a doorway that goes out to a balcony outside. And I leave the door open in the summer to let the air come in the room. And I was getting ready to go to sleep. I was laying in the bed. My dog was beside me, and I saw a dog silhouette in the doorway, just sitting there looking out the doorway. And
Staring out of the house.
Staring out of the house,
Gotcha.
out into the backyard. And then he turned his head to look at me, but then he turned back and looked up. When he turned to look at me, I just felt like he was guarding. He wasn't just sitting there
Right.
to scare me. He was looking out like he was guard dog.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
I got the feeling of a wolf type presence.
Oh, okay.
And when we had our friend that came in, she's Wiccan, and she told me that it was a guardian. And he gave me a feeling of peace, like he was keeping watch. He was a watcher.
Would you say that still happens from time to time here? Like, do you feel that presence or see the dog?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
still see him once in a while. It's not all frequently.
Yeah.
But I do still.
How long?
Still makes his appearance.
I was gonna say, how long do you think it was the last time you had seen him or her?
The last time I actually felt him was about 6 months ago.
Oh,
Okay.
Once again, I was in bed, getting ready to go to sleep, and he was already, my dog here was already in bed. Then I could feel a dog get up on the bed, do his little circle thing, and then lay down.
And it wasn't Chuck.
And it was.
Okay.
I was
Just
at work actually.
He
You didn't
was at
circle
work,
curl?
and Buddy was laying beside me snoring.
Gotcha.
And this dog, when he appears, never bothers him. He doesn't
yeah.
ever get upset, or he doesn't
That's interesting. That's really
he doesn't look at it like he does when there's another presence in the house.
Right.
He'll be laying here on a couch and he'll look at the steps and he'll almost growl sometimes.
Interesting. That's really interesting. I would say like, there's got to be. I like that there's comfort there in that the way it stares out and watches the land and everything. I'm going to try our best to see if we can make some form of contact with that. I don't know how, but maybe we'll use some of Buddy's toys.
SOS.
Yeah, that's true. We do have an SLS, so hopefully we'll catch something
I'm
on that.
really curious to see if we see something kind of on all fours on that.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. That'd be
And
absolutely
I know
amazing.
I also have a lot of the experiences we've had, I've never scared. In some ways I feel comforted because I know there's somebody here and I'm not alone.
Right.
That's interesting.
Which is
Right.
kind of
Do
weird.
you ever feel that way? Like, or sorry, the
Yeah.
opposite. Do you ever
Well-
feel nervous or anxious or scared of it?
Here, no. Out in the woods, yeah, there's something out there we don't take
Really?
over.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's a big open space. You have
Yeah.
no idea what's around you.
Yeah.
Because it's just dark.
But
Imagine.
the downstairs bedroom, when I was up working a different shift, I was sleeping in there so I wouldn't come in and wake her up. I crawled in bed. Dog crawled in bed with me. Yeah, Titan was still here, our other dog. I'm about half asleep, and Titan pushed the bedroom door open and came in. It wasn't him that crawled in bed with me, and I could feel him in bed and could pet him.
Right. Yeah,
Titan came in, he
that's
left.
trippy. That's a little weird. That'd be a little scary. But very interesting.
Well,
So-
it wasn't so much scary as it was more, wait a minute.
Yeah. A little bit of a double take.
Yeah.
Like, did I just...
Now that we heard a few of their experiences, we decided it was time to cut them loose and start our investigation. And we wondered what would we encounter. Would we see the ghost dog, or would we possibly encounter the young man who took his life in this house? We didn't know, but we were excited to get started.
Alright. Well, to the spirits of the house. We're here. I just heard a click back there.
I was like,
Yeah.
I literally just heard that as soon as you said that.
Yeah.
Alright, boys, let's roll back in.
Yeah, why not? By the way, my name's Steve. In front of me is Josh. Behind me is Zach. And way behind me is Denny. I heard it again. Sounds like it's coming from the bathroom. Which, I wonder,
You want the REM pod?
why not? I'm just kind of looking for leaky shower head, you know? That's kind of what my thought process was. God, this thing's so bright. Is there anybody here with us right now? It's like a constant having night. Oh, I see. There's like a dream catcher on the window here, but it's got like long hanging. See it?
Yeah.
No, that ain't it. Something down below me. Oh, baseboard heater. Okay.
Baseboard hitter.
Debunked.
Debunked.
It was just, that's me. So everybody knows. Yeah, it's just like pinging from the heat cooling down on the baseboard heater. That's all that noise was that we were hearing.
I had no spikes at all on down there whatsoever. Yeah.
I kind of want to head upstairs. I was getting some feelings up there. More so than down here. To hold this ring on the whole time, too. Yeah, there's the first step. Almost lost the balance. I have no idea when I'll get to the top. There it is. Come in here with this on the bed. If you're here with us right now, can you make your presence known? Can you touch one of us? Can you appear before us?
Okay. Just gonna set it down and let it record. Okay, it is recording. We are in Chuck Bob's master bedroom, and we're just gonna do a couple questions and see if we catch anything.
If there's anything that you want to say to us, now's the time. We have a lovely little device right there on the bed that you can talk into, and we could possibly hear you. Is there anything that you want to say to Chuck and or Donna?
After reviewing our recorder, we didn't catch any voices, So we moved to the other room upstairs and we placed the REM pod on the floor in hopes of catching the ghost dog.
Alright, we're gonna do a quick EVP. We're at the top of the stairs on the second floor. We've had no spikes in the millimeter. We got a REM pod setting up in the bedroom, and hopefully we'll catch some activity on that. Just want to ask a couple questions. Is there anybody here with us right now? Is it possible that you're one of the spirits that have been following Chuck and Donna for a while? If there's anything that you can say to us, speak into this little device in my hand.
And once again, we did not hear any voices in our digital recording. So we headed downstairs and decided we wanted to go to the basement. Now the weird thing is, my camera has no recording of this ever happening, but luckily Denny's does. And I'd also like to add, I never stopped recording on my camera, and the video just seemed to cut off right before we were heading downstairs. Is it a coincidence? You tell me.
Really cold down here. So this was the spare bedroom that Chuck said he originally felt the presence of that dog. Right? That's oh, this is the garage? Oh, so this was the spare bedroom. That's really just this open.
No. Spare bedroom up there. When he said downstairs, he meant there.
Oh, I see.
Like, as opposed to like their room upstairs.
Holy shit.
What's it?
This is way bigger than I was expecting.
Oh wow, that goes the whole length of the house. There's not a drop. I'm expecting one.
Oh, that's not scary at all.
Oh wow.
The horse?
The horse head.
Horse head.
I saw it in the lights.
Oh,
so I knew Donna used to work for a carousel company.
Dude, it's got a very realistic looking eye and it's really waking me the fuck up.
Not about this stuff on too.
Dude, this chainsaw blades. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go any further than this. Just because I can't see. Yeah, no, that is kind of
Look at its eye, dude. Get a good view on its eye.
Wow. Yeah, this is what she used to do. She used to make
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Look at this.
Yeah. Cold?
A little bit. Alrighty, doing one more quick EVP. A nice little minute session. We're downstairs now in the basement. We're actually in the garage. Is there anybody down here with us?
So this is down where the kid hung himself.
No.
No, this is.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So-
I don't know if it was in here. Nobody knows exactly where they
It was down here somewhere.
Yeah, so earlier we were told by Chuck and Donna that one of the previous owners, their children, had hung themselves inside the home down here in the basement. Which, strangely enough, like I got goosebumps like crazy just now when I told
Yeah.
that. And I just watched the temperature drop 4 degrees. So
Well, that makes sense.
let me ask again: is there anyone here with us? If you can make a noise, if you can answer a question, anything. We'll be here for a while, so we're looking for you. No spikes on the period, nothing.
Oh, that's crazy, man. Ouch.
Yeah, that was
It's like a hose. No, that's actually helping me big time. I'm not staring at a screen, so my night vision is okay.
Ouch!
No, that's the downside to it. Oh,
I'm coming back here for the shot.
I got you. I'm gonna head back upstairs. I'm gonna hit up these spare bedrooms.
I just want to get warm. So, we'll meet you guys up there in 1 minute, okay?
Okay.
Close the door behind you, alright?
Okay.
Thank you. We're gonna do a quick. Alright, you recording?
Yeah.
Alright, so Denny, if you were down here and you needed to hang yourself, where would you do it? Like, it's a tough question.
It is.
Like, because this is a really low hanging basement. So, my first thought was in the garage. Like, honestly, that's kind of why I asked that question. But the truth is like, I'm over here, we're at 66 degrees, all right? It's a solid at least 10 degrees right now colder down here than it was upstairs, which is understandable. But something about standing right here in front of this door, I keep getting these goosebumps. I keep getting these ridiculously overwhelming bad goosebumps. And I'm
See,
like,
now that you're talking about it, I'm getting them too.
my thighs are covered in them, my arms
No,
are
I got
covered
them
in
from the neck up.
And there's just something that feels weird about this spot. And
I would see now that I'm.
it's getting you.
Yeah. I would imagine over in this area, because if that's always been the laundry room, and they were like at a party,
Yeah.
that would be closed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you see it? There was an orb that flew by Josh's head, and what makes this interesting is that it didn't happen until they were talking about this young man who tragically took his life in the home so many years ago. Could this have been him making his presence known? We may never know, but I'll show you the clip a few more times just in case you missed it.
Yeah.
That would be closed.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be closed.
Yeah. Look, and again, it is cold down here, but it's just kind of funny to watch it and go. Okay, so it's just Denny and I in the basement this time, and we're standing here in front of the garage door, trying to catch a feeling. We keep getting goosebumps. We know for a fact that a young man committed suicide in his house, and it's believed that he hung himself here in the basement. So, are you reaching out? Are you touching us? Are you trying to communicate? Is there anything that we can do to help you? It's okay to move on. The family here, they like you, but you don't need to be here if you don't have to be. Either way, whatever in life drove you to this point, I hope that you found peace. You see, I feel, as soon as I said peace, a huge wave of goosebumps across me on my left side specifically. Now over here on the left, this is a wood-burning furnace to pump up the house, so you might hear a little bit of vibration from it and everything. There is an eerie feeling. It is odd down here, but nothing in the home feels uncomfortable. Just
No.
like we're not alone. Anyways, ending recording. Okay, I guess we can go. We got 4 EVPs to check out now, so.
So now that we've done our rounds of EVPs, to which we caught none, we decided to move on to the spirit box, and immediately we started hearing voices come through.
You keep talking to us.
We really couldn't make this voice out. All we know is that it was a man's voice. You let us know if you can hear what he says.
You keep talking to us. You keep talking to us. There's a guy here who's really trying to talk to us. Are you the teenager that hung himself in the basement? Whoa.
Danny, did you see anything just now, dude?
No, I'm focused on you two.
I swear, I just saw something black running past my foot like a fucking cat. Like, I'm not joking. I seriously just saw something black when I literally, as soon as I turned my head down before.
That's it for me.
That was a cat's friend.
You like that?
Yeah, but, okay. You see, it's like, let people know. Okay. I'm gonna go walk around. You keep asking questions. Yeah.
Can you tell me your name?
You want to take camera?
Well, no, this is the camera already up there. It's probably in this way. Ask me some questions, bro. It's like, who's walking upstairs? Why is there a light on upstairs?
The one in the bathroom up there?
Yeah.
That one's been like that.
Yeah, it's
Guys, I swear that wasn't like that when
It
we
was. I
set that
remember it
fucking
when
camera.
we walked up there earlier. The thing scared the shit out of me.
Sorry.
No, it's back. Turn it off while you're up there. Yeah. Who just walked up the stairs? Did you go up there with Josh?
What was that?
With what? What's up?
I'm filming you two, right?
Yeah.
This corner of the couch right here, I'm getting an infrared like bright light on it. Right now it's flashing.
It's not this thing, is it?
No.
For everyone at home watching this, we later found out that this was in fact just another IR light that was flickering, and nothing paranormal.
Do you have a camera up in that corner?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. I just feel like I see like a reflection up there. Almost like a glow. Do you see that? Up in the corner?
No. It sees lights like flashlights.
There's no camera over there.
I really wish I could make this out. Hey Josh, you feeling anything up there? He said anything I couldn't hear.
Nothing?
Good.
You can walk around with that and give it a shot.
I'm getting a lot of stuff right here.
True. Go over by the fireplace.
That's true. Are you over here by the fireplace? Is there something special about the fireplace? Say my name. I didn't hear it say Josh. That was radio.
Steven, do me a favor. Take one step closer to the fireplace.
I kinda can't. It's up in here.
Too far. Go back. Right there. Now you're blocking the IR flare from that camera. Whoa!
What?
Something just shot real fast this way. Whoa!
What?
Something just shot real fast this way. Whoa!
What?
Something just shot real fast this way.
Nice. How far?
It was about between me and Steven, straight this way.
Whoa!
As Denny was telling us about an orb that he saw, a really creepy voice came through the spirit box. We don't know what it said, but I'll replay it a few times, and maybe you can understand it.
Nice. How far?
It was about between me and Steven, straight this way.
Whoa! Nice. How far?
It was about between me and Steven, straight this way.
Whoa! Full body goosebumps. Can you touch Zach? Can you grab Steve? That's a lot of trees.
Yeah, which is surprising.
Yeah. Maybe because we're in the country?
Maybe.
I don't know. Who's holding that spirit box right now? Who's sitting on the couch?
That was radio.
Are you running from it?
Something speaking. What was that?
Are you afraid of these little black stones up here? I think part of that was radio.
It sounded like at first, no.
Yeah, I'm saying the second half of it sounded like radio. Are you in one of these back rooms here? Go more this way. Who are you? What's up here on the shelf that I'm pointing at? Did it just say, "Ah, dear"?
What makes this voice so amazing is that it's the first intelligent response we got on the spirit box for the night. And also, it was the first voice we could really make out. I'll play it again for you.
What's up here on the shelf that I'm pointing at? Did it just say, "Ah, dear"?
I don't know, I couldn't make it out.
What's your name? You're new. What?
I thought Josh was standing right behind me.
No.
I swore someone was standing right here, looking over my shoulder.
Oh, yeah. What are these?
Did I just hear a girl's voice?
Yeah.
When you asked me what are these?
I was like, what are these? And I swear to God, I said, "Ah, dear."
With things calming down on the main floor, we decided to head back upstairs and see what we could find.
Are you able to touch that REM pod at all? Can you make any type of movement, noise? Oh, my bad. Can't see.
And I was trying to trade the spots.
Yeah? Say it again for me real quick, would you? Touch this spot. Touch this light right here. Come on. I'll help you. Use my energy. It's alright. I promise you. It's okay. Feed off of us. We allow you to use us. Yo, is this thing working right? Alright, never mind. Yo, I'm sorry, can you try that again? What'd you just say? Don't mess with me, honey. Let's talk about Ghost Dog. Now, I heard this is the door you like to stand in.
That second part sounded like a man's voice.
It did. It did. Is there a guy here? Is there a male?
I think there's a male and a female here.
Are we alone? Start your journey. That was definitely a commercial on the radio.
Yeah, that's crazy how I caught that much.
Yeah, I know. That was a big section. Start your journey. Something just came through real quiet.
I heard it.
This might be a radio signal spot. Like maybe I'm interfering with something. I'm gonna take you downstairs now, okay?
Yet another intelligent response. I'll play it again just in case you didn't hear it.
I'm gonna take you downstairs now, okay?
You just
Did it say okay?
It did.
Okay? Okay. Real quick? We can be real quick. Ooh, goosebumps all over me. Oh my fucking god! All the way down my
I got
legs.
cold chill right here.
What's the millimeter's temperature at?
Oh,
Here, this one's easier. This one doesn't turn itself off. This one just stays on.
that's the same guy.
Now it sounds like the same voice has been speaking to us for a minute. Do you have anything important to say to us? Any chance you're down here? Oh my god!
What?
Some voice came through and I got goosebumps at the same time. It was a really deep voice.
Yeah? That's that same deep voice I heard earlier?
No, that was a different fucking voice.
They closed the door behind you. What if I had a small spike? Like a 0.3. That was a spike.
Please talk to me, please. I gotta know. I need to know what happened to you.
Whoa!
What is interesting about this orb is that right after it appears, a faint voice comes through the spirit box. Have another look.
I gotta know. I need to know what happened to you.
Whoa!
I gotta know. I need to know what happened to you.
Whoa! I just got an orb. It came from this way, over here, then straight up.
And then we got a female voice.
There went another one.
Is this a male or a female I'm talking to right now?
Dude, now I got the goosebumps.
You don't have to hide from us. Please talk to me. I'm here. I'm listening.
What room are you in?
Maybe you're hiding over there by the liquor?
There went another
I
one.
just had the millimeter over there now.
Dude, Steven, take the millimeter over here.
Yeah.
I've seen like 3 or 4 different orbs over here. The last one was right there, about knee high.
Ghost dog.
Can you tell me what your name is?
Got nothing other than the temperature going down by another degree. It's crazy how many voices we're getting, but no spikes.
Oh my god!
I heard that.
So what scared Josh was a very creepy growl that came through the spirit box. Unfortunately, you can't hear it on camera, but it was enough to make him pass off the spirit box and take 5. So after that, we headed back upstairs and did a full sweep of the house with the SLS camera, and nothing showed up. It wasn't until we got back upstairs with the spirit box again that we made contact one more time. And this was one of the creepiest intelligent responses I've ever heard.
If you had to pick one of us as your favorite, which one's your favorite?
You?
Oh!
Oh!
That definitely said you! Why am I your favorite? Why not Zach? He's got a beard, man. He was in the Navy.
I got tears in my eyes now. I don't know why I suddenly teared up.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that one bit.
Now tell me that wasn't creepy. It was enough that it actually caused Zach to have an emotional response. And if that wasn't enough for you, I'll replay it a couple more times.
If you had to pick one of us as your favorite, which one's your favorite?
You?
Oh!
Oh,
That definitely said you!
good.
If you had to pick one of us as your favorite, which one's your favorite?
You?
Oh!
Oh,
That definitely said you!
good.
And after this, pretty much everything dies down. The only other thing we caught was something sitting on the couch with Zek on our new XLS camera. We even decided to split up. Denny and Josh went to the barn, Zek and myself stayed in the house. But the only thing we caught was just this little mouse out in the barn. But what is really interesting about this investigation is that it's not like a lot of the others we have done. A lot of the spirits in this house wanted to be heard, but not seen. And we have also never had a night with not one spike on any of our EMF detectors. But I believe Chuck and Donna are correct. There is nothing evil in this house. Just a few spirits that perhaps are trapped and just want someone to know that they are there. Well, until next time, thank you for watching another episode of Paranormal Ohio.